missing. Ain't nobody checking this. See blood on all these necklaces. Jay go shoot, I set the pick, and I'm forever next to him. Went from me protecting him, but now he shooting out the gym. Play with this, your chance is slim. Ain't no saving you from them. Draco knock chunks out of limb. Wifey gave my collar chills. Live and die for dollar bills. Put my heart up in that pill. Let my soul die in the field. I can scope out fake or real, and I'ma keep this shit a meal. You show a gun, you ain't gon' live, and I'ma keep this shit a bill. Two-hand to hold them switches, still so much commotion. Why I live it, we control the way I feel. I want you gone, that how it is. Could be the day, but soon it will. You gotta play for keeps. My little nigga out on bun, sliding, facing first degree. And it's off the little handshakes and hugs. He do the dirt for free, and he walk him down without a mask, so they'll know he street. And he told me, walk dog, I just want them people notice me. On prescription bottle, perky on, I feel like Otis P. I just pulled 2 foes inside a soda, still can't go to sleep. Hit the club, we 20 deep, not 20 guys, but 20 heaters. Nigga clown, they funny people, I swear this shit can turn you evil. Yo, bitch, see this ice, she know the price, it make her wanna leave you. I just put a star up on my state, I ain't get a thank you neither. If you see the envy in their eyes, then they ain't your people. If you send a diss, I send a blick, your song won't get a sequel. I don't trust nobody, can't move sloppy, I don't talk to people. Can't play at my show, we stay on go, this chopper sound like speaker. All these niggas hoes so built to fold, and I won't do no feature. Oh, it costs a 50, really 60. Please don't do no reaching, and they can't get away with what they said. They better go out swing before I let my mama cry a river. Leave your family grieving. I just had a son, so I told gun my baby finally teething. I know they go slide, so I be quiet. I know they'll never leave me. Missions get complete, you see my reach, my wingspan different regions. I ain't hear a word when I was broke. Now everybody speak, nobody need nobody. Fly right by me, everybody need me. You really a rat, we know you kept. I guess you stepped on easy. 30 in some chain at Johnny Dane, that's why I'm study cheesing. I just play it cool, go with your moves so I can have a reason. Nigga threw some water at my show, they said he barely breathed. Blew up out the blue, them people knew, but they had barely seen it. Blew up out the blue, them people knew, but they had barely seen it. Nigga threw some water at my show, they said he barely breathed. Hey, 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 hey,
Finesse, 2 on. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck 'em. Birds of a feather. They flock together, that make you a sucker. I don't fuck with nobody. If you ain't mob tied, then it's fuck you. I want numbers, some money. But if they get with this shit, I'ma flush you. I'm in South Carolina. I'm looking for Rennie. She know I'm some pimpin' though. She gotta be thick as hell. Big player, can't do nothing with no skinny hoe. Bought a Glock 47. That bitch look like a D. I hit it with both hands. I sign my own chicks. Better stay in your lane, your little bitty broke ass. They hate that they left me. They regret what they said, but I don't accept. They claiming he body. The whole time it was somebody else's. Finesse bringing real back. He be speaking his mind. That boy with the shit. These rap niggas beautiful. They be ready to kill you over a bitch. Hold up, I come around, niggas go put they hoe up. Quit asking questions, bitch, shut up and roll up. She eat the dick till she throw up. He tried to diss me to blow up. Boom, I'm VVS to the flow up. Pink and ring look like a donut. I do this shit for them niggas who solid and free all them real ones who gelling in Beaumont. Damn, they can't do nothing with them. Beefing with who? It ain't nothing with them. I'm hearing the slick shit, so nothing but big shit. You can get slumped with them. The Draco was under me. That bitch in my lap now. Come and get him. You think I ain't on point? Run up if you want, shoot this bitch through the window. They like, ooh, he violent. They ain't dropping nothing. Ooh, they silent. They making no rumors. Don't nobody believe them. That shit don't surprise me. My side bitch major. She play her position, ain't doing no snitching. Remember, I was broke. Now they be like, hell no, look at Ricky. Don't act like you know a nigga. All them years I did, you ain't wrote a nigga. Don't be speaking on me if you owe a nigga. I'd catch him in traffic and hold a nigga. I put that on my grandmammy. I was gone, but I'm back at it. I ain't cool, I just act happy. Mini Drake, I can backpack it. say they got a bounty on who? They say they got prices on who head. 32 shots in this Glock 17, and bitch, it'll be 32 dead. On me, I hit that bitch with my foot in her neck. Sleeping on me now, crooking your neck. 30K for a 20-minute set. Put some baguettes in the Cartier specs. I'm back in. They ain't fuck with me back then. Now they hollering about tap in. I pulled up with a Mac 10. If she give you some pussy and you tell the business, that mean you a rat then. I don't want your bottles, I don't want your weed. Just give me my back ends. I'm going back in.
Pull up that turn up cam.
Damn, Kai, you going crazy. I be in a loop, she be in a group. Brody want a friend, throwing alley-oop. Turn something to nothing, bro, I'm living proof. How can I lose when we the who's? Still running around with more, jet ready, packed to go, yard. People probably think I show up, I ain't even give it yet. Running up a silly chick, staying out the internet. Share the stage with Billie Eilish, turn it any given time. Personal partners, pillow talking, cause I got rich without them. Only thing they should be saying is, baby, keep it silent. We ain't even deep as we used to be, this shit slick divided. Bro ain't got no hustle or nothing, so he gon' stick to violence. I be knowing the rundown, I'm doubting, so I can't speak about it. She know I'm a gangster, she love me, I bring the freak about it. Can't play with me, you know I come trim. I'm in a different league, I'm tired of showing what I can get done. What you gon' do for me? 40,000 miles up in the air, only time I get some Z's. Full court press foot on they neck, and I can't let them breathe. Blood, sweat, and tears come with this check, it ain't nowhere near easy. Had to fall back, you know how that go, we only speaking briefly. Hope I'm not too much to handle. City nigga from Atlanta, I spent my last check on ammo. This is not a regular Lambo. $100,000 kit, could've put down on another Lambo. Don't be in the mix, I built this shit forever, have it say so. This shit gon' get serious about my money, this ain't no fucking Play-Doh. Wrote it down for double homicide, I try to tell him lay low. C don't like to drive, but he spin good, I'm on the way to Clayco. AK-47s in the spots before they made the Draco. I'm just tryna ball and live. 100 mil, I'm calling deals. I'm the boss, pay all the bills. I'm the golden child for real. Go off in this bitch, I will. I've been on my grind for years, and I'm out here grinding still. I need equity to sign a deal. I'm just tryna ball and live. 100 mil, I'm calling deals. I'm the boss, pay all the bills. I'm the golden child for real. Go off in this bitch, I will. I've been on my grind for years, and I'm out here grinding still. I need equity to sign a deal. Over buying cars, I snatched the barbers just for motivation. Shoot out at the spot today, tomorrow we at a new location. Free all of the guys, I hope y'all beat the case and get probation. Stashed at my mama house, 400 bands in the ventilation. Now look how I'm living, I bought a house for the money to stay at. Right when niggas think that I got soft, I'ma pull up and spray it. Living like a dumb, I smoke a blunt in the back of the Maybach. Pull up like your mama with this switch, why the fuck would you say that? You could do it first, I'ma do it worse, gotta double the payback. Never take it personal, show no mercy, bro, taught me that way back. Kano took it off, I was always taught, don't take hoes where you stay at. Keep a stash house, you can't take none to the spot where you lay at. Never be a bother, if you off me, no problem, just say that. Never running off, so if I owe you, I got you, I pay that. Get this shit my all, so when I'm old, I can chill and just lay back. Really from the bottom, so the trenches is where I feel safe at. I'm just tryna ball and live. 100 mil, I'm calling deals. I'm the boss, pay all the bills. I'm the golden child for real. Go off in this bitch, I will. I've been on my grind for years, and I'm out here grinding still. I need equity to sign a deal. I'm just tryna ball and live. 100 mil, I'm calling deals. I'm the boss, pay all the bills. I'm the golden child for real. Go off in this bitch, I will. I've been on my grind for years, and I'm out here grinding still. I need equity to sign a deal.
Yo, Nick, pass, make it slack.
City nigga from Atlanta.
Private jet for me and a brosy. Extra rents, I'll pick up clothes. I made a fence to hit my hoes up. Down on what I'm on one. It ain't bad right now, it's the long run. I've been acting way too humble. Graduated the streets with hundreds out. Cashed out with all blue hunters out. See through that cap shit, cut it out. Way too young and turned to settle down. I build niggas up to let me down. World know I take care of everybody. They can't keep a tab on my whereabouts. Acting like it's smoke, we gon' air them out. Turn a nigga crib to a scary house. Roll me up one, tell my chauffeur, pull my car to the driveway. Wake her up, tell her ride ready. Gotta get my day going. The majority of shit I can't show 'em, but I'm moving like I got 8 on. Tryna get my hands in everything. I like money on cherish fame. I ain't tryna see her, I'm on detox for the next few days. She like me cause I'm G by her Givenchy. Every time you look up, I be doing something else. Yeah, that's me. I don't do too much, that's P. These hoes so embarrassing. Ain't tryna see her, I'm on detox.
Yes, sir. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it.
She like me, cause I'm G by her Givenchy. Every time you look up, I be doing something else. Yeah, that's me. I don't do too much, that's P. These hoes so embarrassed. 1 like 2 kids, 3 houses, 4 gang, 500 for show, 6 rings, MJ. Some days niggas weak, 8 cars on dry. 9 times out of 10, I'ma be the one to win. Running up a lot of shit, gotta get them for the summer in. They play fake crazy, I don't bar that. You just got turned, don't start that. I just gotta call it how I call it. All of us still, we don't wanna talk. Keep to the streets, unlocked. So she fuck good, but she tossy. Everybody lit when we pop out. March think we selling narcotics. Staff meetings talking about the artist. Business savvy like I went to college. Black card, gold yard, wallet. Money clean, IRS, then audit me. I still feel like I ain't where I ought to be. Every day I'm working, getting closer. I'm putting 10 on my shoulders. Boss bitch, shit, grown up. I ain't tryna see her, I'm on detox for the next few days. She like me, cause I'm G by her Givenchy. Every time you look up, I be doing something else. Yeah, that's me. I don't do too much, that's P. These hoes so embarrassing. I ain't tryna see her, I'm on detox for the next few days. She like me, cause I'm G by her Givenchy. Every time you look up, I be doing something else. Yeah, that's me. I don't do too much, that's P. These hoes so embarrassing.
Go to team practice real quick.
She bout to fly me no winds, cat. She bout to take me no winds, cat. Nigga can't even see me on winds, cat. She bout to fly nigga winds, cat. She bout to fly me no way out of here. She bout to fly nigga can't even see me on way out of here. I'm too far in the sky. Heard me this ash for the dog, my ashes. Bitch so pretty, look better than Cassie. Puffin' on Zooters and she calling me daddy. Walking on shit, turn it up and not gassing. Came out the gutter, they never me. Buckets!
Stay focused on your workout.
Out of the sewer. All the sessions you know when you do it. Alright. 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 Tired.
Huddle up! One game won't kill us, but we need to correct our mistakes right now so it doesn't become a habit. All right, let's put in good work today. We're giving up too many easy buckets and need to get back to playing a sound, fundamental defense. Coaches, set up the drill. Let's get it, fellas.
One-on-one from the wing. Your opponent has 7 seconds. Defense, Bobby. Damn. Defense, trash. Hey. Y'all, back take it. This is I'm dead trash.
What's up now, huh? What's up? Bitch, don't get too comfortable. Bitch, don't get too comfortable.
2K halftime. For working, man.
We've been ready. We're waiting your team.
Good work and practice. Make sure you get some reps in before you leave the gym.
3, 4 stacks up the T to the B. It wouldn't be done, but I wouldn't be
Over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. Just like that.
Woo! Oh, watch today. Damn, Brian.
Don't worry about it.
Give me that, y'all. Little ass nigga, get down. Look. Get back, get back. Little ass nigga, get back.
One more.
Bro, good job. Look at this. Man. Take my social. Like an 8.
Could this be the year that your play makes it into the top play vote? As you're out there leveling up and you pull off a sick play that you think deserves some fanfare, submit it over social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow.
And be sure to check back here next week. For the first time, we'll be giving you insight into what we look for when choosing a top play and the best way to get your play noticed.
Remember, all top plays featured on 2KTV are up for that sweet VC prize. So what do you have to lose? Nothing. Nothing at all. Only gains.
Well, you can find more 2KTV on social. We're at NBA2K_2KTV, and we'll see you back here next week. Until then, enjoy 2K23.
We enjoying this bitch so far. Yeah.
At this stage of the season, balancing minutes is a top priority for a lot of teams, Brent.
Yeah, it's such a grind, and so teams are trying to find better ways to spread minutes around, give opportunities maybe for younger players. Coaches sometimes tweaking the offense to try to run variations of plays that they worked on during training camp. So this is a great time to make a little bit of some adjustments and tweaks.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Wright in at the point.
Quality look inside. That's how you do it.
So it's Washington now. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Porzingis finds Beal. Now here's Wright. High arcing shot. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal.
And good heads up for Bradley Beal. Just spots the ready shooter.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day. Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the heart. Incredible.
Free throw good, MP.
And the Wizards had to deal with a lot of changes last year, not just in terms of their roster, but also bringing in a new coach.
Beal, the pass to Wright. Here's Avdia. Brooks defending. Now Wright. Clock at 6. Excellent D there from Morant. And you know, in Washington, you have to think it takes more than one season for a new coach to get acclimated.
That's for sure, BA. But now you're talking about Bradley Beal not being there for the entire year. So these guys just having time together and trying to figure out where their roles end up settling. It's really important for these guys to have those relationships built early on for them to have success this season.
Here's Avdia following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Here's Wright. Out to Beal. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple.
Well, the defense better get out there or Bradley Beal's about to do some serious damage.
Pass to Brooks. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Back to Morant. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Wright finds Beal. That's tipped. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And there's Adams. That one's good. On the assist by MP.
There's the willingness to compete from Steven Adams right there. Finishes through contact.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. Payne, he's checked in for Memphis. And a change for the Wizards. Morris, he's checked in for Wright. Here's Morris. It's Avdia on the wing. Pass to Porzingis. And that one good.
You got to appreciate Porzingis, a willing screener, and he rolls quick to the open space. A top 5 pick back in 2015. The 7'3" Kristaps Porzingis ushered in a bit of a new era there. The rise of the 7-footer who could step out and drain 3.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Avdia. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Well, since Porzingis was drafted, there have been a bunch of 7-foot shooters going in the first.
It's a good call, BA. You think about guys like Lowry, Markkanen. These guys feel like they stretch it out a bit. They can get behind the three-point line and knock shots down. Porzingis opened up a new way to think about the offense from the 5 spot.
Now here's Morris. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Three-pointer, Beal. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Here's Payne. Soft touch off the glass. Payne's got his second basket.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to Avdia. Morant against Morris. There's the three. Adams grabs the miss. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
And the basket by MP.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Washington's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Pass to Avdia. 23 seconds left now in the first quarter. Porzingis. And there it is for him.
And Porzingis at 7-3 doesn't just go through, he goes over contact.
For Memphis, they've gone an impressive 8 of 9. Morant, the pass to MP. With 4 on the clock. Jump shot is good. MP's got 7 points in the game.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back to the game after this break.
Let's go, let's go.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Xavier Tillman is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Jones in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Delon White at the line for 2.
Cheer for Memphis. A big group substitution here for Washington. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Gafford. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Hachimura. Avdia, he's checked in for Barton. And it's Bradley Beal in for Morris. And he gets the bucket.
This is what an offense is supposed to do. You look for a high percentage shot, and Porzingis the beneficiary.
And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. You think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, BA, yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
And it's Morant missing.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Yeah, don't settle for all the jump shots. If you got that size and that ability, Kuzma getting to the rim.
Outside Morant. To the inside. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And he gets it back.
Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
At the line for Memphis, Steven Adams. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He does not get the second one. Washington trailing. Inside, Beal. Up and in on the layup. Beal's got 8.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Right side, Williams pulls it. And that one's long.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Down low. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Knocks it loose. MP, the pass to Adams. Oh, and Adams, strong finish.
And just a typical unselfish play from MP. He's got a really strong team mentality to his game.
The Wizards shooting just 38% in this quarter. And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Outside Porzingis. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And now it's time to take another view of that huge spot.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Morant against Wright. Outside Morant. Fires for three. Drains the triple. And it's a 6-point Memphis lead.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Wait, they ain't going, nigga. Might not see the text.
Halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Look at Dylan Brooks. What a contribution.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court for Washington. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. And it's Wright in at the point. You know, in baseball, Graham, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Brian, the Wizards have been aggressively reshaping their roster. What they haven't done is tear it down and start a rebuild. That's often the most popular route for teams stuck in the middle, but the Wizards seem to be hoping they can catch lightning in a bottle. Back to you.
No appetite for the restart, Allie. Thanks. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Avdia. Brooks defending. They kick it out to Porzingis. Nails it from 3. Porzingis has got 9.
Ready to shoot. Porzingis fires.
And it's 6'9". Denny Avdia with great size for a wing grab.
Yeah, B.A. And you combine that with his motor, too. I mean, he's already an excellent defender with the versatility to cover inside and out.
And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Sometimes what the player needs most in order to develop is the chance just to do more. And I think that's been the case with Kuzma getting an opportunity with his second team.
Hey. Hey.
And the free throw, no good. Washington has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Pass to Wright. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Beal left side. Releases. Misses off the left iron.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
At the line
no good on the free throw.
Steven Adams. 2 shots.
And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. Pass to Beal. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far.
His 3rd personal foul. 14 foul.
7 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Stolen by MP.
A sloppy pass. Have to be more precise than that.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Tyus Jones is out there with MP. Then it's Desmond Bain. Then it's Steven Adams. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Morant, he's checked in for Jones.
Come to me.
Morant against Wright. Kuzma outside. Out to Beal. Launches a three. Counted from distance.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Morant, pass to MP. To the paint. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
But you don't want...
Substitution on the court.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul. The Wizards making a switch here. Optius checked in. Timeout called. Memphis. They're on top by 5. 23 seconds left in the game.
Please give a big round of applause.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, MP.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
And an intentional foul right there.
His third personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6.
Desmond Bain at the line for 2.
So he gets them both. And it's a 7-point game.
Every free throw is crucial in a close game. Nice work at the line.
Now a timeout called by Washington. They're down by 7. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. All right, guys, what's your take?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
Pass to Kispert. Barton outside. Can they get it? And they recover it.
Hey, why y'all didn't get the ball?
From the arc. Conchar pulls it in. MP outside. Outside for Green. And so the Grizzlies take the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. So long, everybody.
They know my name when I swear the lanes, they still ask who that is. She at the house party, hope she don't play the kid. Can't hit my phone, I'm on airplane mode, I'm still on 2%. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, no. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now.
I ain't opposed, she threw the and I ain't opposed, fighting the lows. I wear the sheepskin, but I am the wolf. I am the poster child, finessing the line that's posing and clothing and lying to open and hoping these try.
I frown, I sizzle them, they buy it, they nibbling, they lie, they flipping it, they charge, they children, they quiet.
I'm gonna play Jason Tatum.
They
Play
dry,
my points
I'm
every.
flipping it, they crying, no tissue man.
Hey, I got the it's in
Keep my points averaging up.
So what's the big emergency? Someone die or something?
Your guess is as good as mine.
So you don't know anything?
No, I just got a text from Ricky saying to meet here as soon as possible.
I got the same one. Ash, anything?
Nope. And everything's clear on social, so it's not about anything happening online.
No, of course. No, you have my word. All right. All right, thanks. Take care. You want to tell us what's going on,
What's
Rick?
going on, Rick?
Look, it's Othello. He's trying to trade you.
Excuse me?
Look, there's a lot of backstory here, but yeah, the bottom line is Othello's trying to trade you, and we all need to talk strategy.
Whoa, I got plenty of time right now, Ricky. So how about you just backtrack a little bit and tell me exactly what's going on? Starting with how you know all that.
Look, I can't tell you all that, man. Look, this is like some deep state office politics, but look, just trust me, the intel is solid.
And that intel is?
Othello feels Freddie's trying to replace him.
We're talking about brand and marketing, Freddie?
Yeah, brand and marketing.
Yo, bro, that is insane. Dude is not even a basketball guy.
Yeah, you know that. I know that. But from Othello's perspective, he feels like Freddie is Phil's right-hand man, which means that he's in his ear, which means he can recommend firing him. You know what they think about each other?
Not exactly best friends.
Yeah, that's putting it lightly. Look, right now, Othello feels threatened. And when a man like Othello feels threatened, he lashes out.
So what does that have to do with me?
You're Freddie's pet project. Look, with you gone, Freddie's whole reasoning for being here disappears.
But I thought they brought him here to, like, modernize the marketing department or something like that.
No, that's mostly for the media. Freddie's an A+ marketing guy, but the real reason he was brought on was to solve the MP problem.
Wait, no. MP project?
Oh,
What is that?
Don't get emotional. My point is, if you're gone, it means that Freddie failed to sell you to the fan base. And if Freddie failed, that means that Phil failed. And if Phil failed, somebody's going to pay for that. It's not going to be Phil.
Look, just... Right now, Othello's trying to consolidate his power. I mean, think about it. With Freddie out of the picture, that's just one less person who can question Othello's way of doing things.
What are you thinking?
If he wants to trade me, let him trade me.
Whoa.
No. If the fans don't want me, my own organization doesn't want me, why am I even here?
You don't mean that.
No, I do. How many times am I to get told that I'm not wanted before I take the hint?
Look, MP, I know that this is a hard pill to swallow, but you're looking at this the wrong way.
How should I be looking at it, Ricky? How?
As one man's opinion who's out of touch on the modern NBA player trying to desperately save his job.
One man, an entire city. What is the difference in this case?
No. The fans are the fans, and you know you are well on your way to winning them over. Winning cures everything. Remember that.
And what about Othello?
Okay, yeah, that situation is a little trickier to navigate, but you're not powerless here.
Okay. So tell me, what power do I have in this situation?
You can fight back. Look, if Othello's the only one trying to ship you off, then he's creating a you versus him situation.
Okay.
Make it so he has to leave, not you.
And how do we do that then?
There are ways.
Yeah. See, this is a PR problem. Othello wants to trade you? Fine. We're gonna make sure that everybody knows that he's doing that out of spite and paranoia, not for the good of the team.
If we can make your case persuasively, we can get the press on your side. And once national press starts calling for a GM's job, very rare that they survive.
You know what, guys? I appreciate all the fun little capers you have planned for me. But like I said, I'm good.
Wait.
If they want to trade me, let them trade me.
No, MP, think
let
about
them trade
this.
me.
And Pete, wait!
What?
We have a date tonight, remember?
Listen,
City
man,
View.
I'm not in the mood for City View right now.
Okay, I get it, but I just think it would be good for you to take your mind off all this for a second.
Fine. But I just want to be alone right now.
Okay, it's understandable. Why don't we just meet up there after the game?
That's fine.
Hey, we're gonna get through this, okay? I love you.
I love you too.
What's up, y'all? It's D-Book here. You're watching NBA 2K TV.
Welcome to NBA 2K23 and an all-new season of 2K TV. I'm Chris Manning.
And I'm Alexis Morgan. This is our 9th season being your in-game source for 2K23 tips, event updates, and insight on all the game's features.
And this year, we are so excited to bring you brand new segments which highlight you, the 2K community.
We can't wait to share those with you, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. So let's get started by diving into what's new in 2K23.
There's so much to cover, but let's start with the big one, the Jordan Challenge mode. Take a look.
NBA 2K23 is turning back the clock in a big way with the return of the Jordan Challenge.
15 of the most legendary games of Michael Jordan's career have been painstakingly recreated.
Put it down!
Are you kidding me? From arenas to announcers.
Hey guys, I remember when I could get up like that.
To the stories of each magical night of MJ's career, this is an entirely new experience. Transcending generations as Michael Jordan's career progresses before your eyes.
It's stunning to watch the way that the Jordan Challenge is presented, from the graphics on the score bug to the video filters of each time period. Plus, there are so many amazing facts and stories that have been preserved here. It's like interacting with a Michael Jordan museum.
He got 60 that night. He got 60.
Basketball fans will love seeing the historic rise of many stars, including Patrick Ewing, Dominique Wilkins, Kobe Bryant, and more.
Unlock in-game content by getting 3 stars on each challenge and enjoy the depth, detail, and insights into these timeless moments.
If all of that Jordan nostalgia has you wound up, then My NBA Eras should be your next stop. Begin the what-if journey of a lifetime with the authentic players, teams, and rules starting in 1983, 1991, 2002.
Still very early in the season here, but Teams Greg beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talent. Rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Owens in at the point. Now here's Morant. 2 on the clock. Rebound by Williams. And it's the Celtics ball. Here's Brown. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, what terrific body control. Jaylen Brown, so athletic, loves to compete, love it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
He had 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Now, here's MP. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Brooks, the pass the wall. Bucket is good.
Oh, plays like that from MP, they show you how much grit this guy has. That is toughness, right?
Tatum on the wing. Horford the pass to Owens. Down low. Brown. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Brown's got 5 now.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Brooks. 17 points in his last outing. Memphis moving that ball around. Adams dishes to MP. Guarded by Horford. MP outside. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Deep 2 from Brooks. They get it back. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Memphis shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. He misses the free throw. Endorse this Celtics team. Very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core, but the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
And it's Brown missing.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And that one's good, Morant. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Pass to Owens. MP against Brown. Here's the teardrop. Misses from short range. And so, MP will bring it up for Memphis. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now here's Morant. He had 16 points in the win against Washington. To the paint. Left side Adams. Here's Walls. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. They've got Adams. Morant is out there with MP. Then there's Dylan Brooks. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Owens, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 10. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg, I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Morant kicks to Williams. MP against White. Walls. Adams trying to free himself up. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
spreading the wealth. MP just has a knack for doing that on and off the court.
Here's Tatum. Williams trying to break free. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Owens. Owens has got 4 assists now tonight. And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
And a wide open look for MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touch by MP. Konchar's checked in for Memphis. Jones comes in for John Morant. Then for the Celtics, Grant Williams is checked in for Tatum. And Smart subbed in for Owens. To the middle, here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
MP with it. Williams picks him up. Adams against Smart. And Adams kicks to MP. 6 to shoot. That shot misses. Now the Celtics take it the other way. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
These two teams could easily end up meeting to decide the NBA championship. Tonight could be a preview of something with more on the line down the road.
Williams can't hit.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
MP passes to Adams. MP dishes to Adams. MP looking around. Lets it go from 14. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Scoreless this quarter, and it's not helping them battle back.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
White against Jones. Shoots over White. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Jones.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime.
27. The Celtics, 39.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Owens in at the 1. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Down by 12. Both Owens and MP showing out tonight. Neck and neck so far.
And giving the fans what they came to see. Those two easily worth the price of admission tonight.
Tatum on the wing. MP against Brown. Here's Owens. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
MP going hard at Shep inside there, Greg, flexing his muscles. Celtics leading by 12. Tatum on the wing. Pass to Horford. The Celtics working the ball around now. Tatum kicks to Brown. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half. That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Pass to Owens. Morant with the steal. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. The 3. And Boston with the rebound. They've They've led by as many as 14 points. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Tatum looking around. The step back jumper is good. Tatum's got 16 points.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven that over stretches of a game, he can take over with his scoring ability.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. And to watch NBA offense when the ball is hopping, I think you'd agree, it is beautiful. The precision, the... Up top, Brown, guarded by Bain. Brogdon, Boston again missing. From deep, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Celtics,
53.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Desmond Bain, MP out there with Tyus Jones. And then there's Steven Adams. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Jones drives in, and he gets the bucket.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
MP passes to Bain. To the inside. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Walls.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And stolen by MP. And it's Memphis on the break, moving it up. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Outside, Horford. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Brogdon, no good, unable to end this run.
And his defense, so valuable. Not when he can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself on his ability to shut you down.
And that 50-40-90 club, man, it is small. And how about Malcolm Brogdon joined it back in 2019?
Well, consider...
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to weigh down until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate. X factor.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports.
Oh, man.
I told you we'd have a good time.
This was great. This was great.
Good.
Hey, you know, I'm sorry for blowing up on you the other day. This is just, it's really hard for me to deal with. You know, it's too much at times.
I know, but you don't have to figure it out alone. You've got A whole team just here to support you.
There's nothing to figure out, though. Like, we go wherever they send me. That's how this league works.
You're serious?
Mila, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I'm on my rookie contract. We can literally go wherever they send me.
Unless you fight.
Well, like Ricky said.
No, not like Ricky said. Ricky and Ashley want you to wage war in the press. I just want you to be you.
Yeah, well, me being me is what got me here.
No, I want you to be the best version of you on the court. Make it impossible for Othello to trade you without looking like a fool.
What do you think I'm doing? Giving half effort? Mila, I am working myself to the bone right now.
I know. I think it's time to work a little harder. The MP that I fell in love with would not just roll over and give up like this.
I'm not giving up. That's not what I'm doing.
Dig your heels in. I mean, you said you wanted to start a family here. Did you mean that?
Of course I meant that. This is where I want to... Thank you, sir. This is where I want to be. I just don't know what I'm supposed to be doing right now.
Okay, well, if you want it, fight for it. If you have anything left in the tank, it's time to give it. I've seen you overcome impossible odds before, MP. Have you forgotten about college already?
No, I have not forgotten about college.
Then dig deep. Do it again. I know it's in you. I mean, do you want to stay or not?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I want to stay.
Okay.
Okay, but I don't think this whole good soldier routine is the way to go. I am trying my hardest out there, and if that's not enough already, then I don't know.
Okay, I hear you. I think you should think about it, because I'm just saying, as your girlfriend, the sabotage routine is not you.
And what about as my business manager? What does she think?
I don't know. You should weigh your options, I think. You can talk to Ricky and Ashley. I'm sure they have more details about their plan if you want.
Yeah, I'll definitely need to think on this one.
Take your time. When you're ready, we can talk about it as a team.
Listen like opera, I make it swoon. They know my name when I swear the lanes, they still ask who that is. Shit, don't play the kid. Can't hear my phone, I'm on airplane mode, I'm still on 2%. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, no. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now.
I ain't opposed. She threw the and I ain't opposed. Fighting the lows. I wear the sheepskin, but I am the wolf. I am the poster child. Finessing the line that's posing and clothing and lying to open and hoping these try.
I frown, I sizzle them, they bite, they nibbling, they lying, they fibbing it, they lie, they triggering, they crying, they whispering, they dry, I'm dripping it, they crying, no tissue man.
Hey, I got the it's in like opera, I make it swoon. They know my name when I swear the lanes, they still
Should have been me, but you heard it. You heard it all from the city. We don't got enough. We don't got enough love to love. You don't got enough love to trust, girl. I'm just trying to say.
time.
I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello.
Which era excited you most, LD?
Oh, I have a game plan. We're heading straight back into 2002. I'm going to keep Shaq and Kobe together to outdo the Bulls dynasty of the 90s. I can't wait to get started. Oh, and by the way, I'm also going to be keeping an eye on one young prospect in 2003. You might have heard of him. That's right, LeBron.
It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders of each team to set the tone. They need to make sure everyone is locked in and on the same page.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. They've got Ja Morant. He's out there with MP. Steven Adams out there with Dylan Brooks. Now here's Jones. Takes it inside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Ja Morant picks one up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested. Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Here's Brooks. To the middle. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
And both free throws good for MP.
When you think of MP, his natural leadership and impressive work ethic jump out at you. It's why he's so respected.
Now here's Johnson. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
Moran against Jones. Pass to Adams. MP outside. Hurdle with the block. And he recovers it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams. On offense, here is San Antonio. And here's Johnson. Back to Jones. Inside, here's Pirtle. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Morant gets himself open and drills it.
With the ball on the string, Ja Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Pass to Johnson. Vassell with it, covered by MP. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
A lottery pick in the 2020 draft, Devin Vassell has seen increased minutes, and it's led to contributions on both ends of the court.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone. By Vassell outside. Pass to Johnson. He's on target from 8 feet out. You know, talking about Devin Vassell, what stands out to you about his defense, Smitty?
BA, it's his length and instincts. Vassell prides himself on being disruptive. And on top of being a solid on-ball defender, he's an absolute pest off the ball.
Here's MP following the bucket by the Spurs. Pass to Moran. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Jones. Morant, no good.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Down low. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Richardson.
That's not going to stop Keldon Johnson. He's good at forcing his way through contact.
The Grizzlies have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Sohan against Jones. From 12 feet, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Morant's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Defensively, you want to stop Morant's penetration. He knows that, and he settles for the mid-range pop.
Pass to Johnson. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land. Johnson's got his third bucket of the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
I'll hop on you,
Memphis calls timeout. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
Last year shows that.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Minnesota will be traveling to face them after this game. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Gorgie Jang is out there with Keldon Johnson. Then there's Josh Richardson. Then there's Devin Vassell. That's the San Antonio 5. San Antonio trailing here.
I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I loved competing against his teams.
Richardson for three. And it's Bane with the rebound. The Grizzlies shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
What vision from MP.
Yeah, MP.
And for the Spurs, they're shooting the ball at 43%
I said,
from the field.
The PS5 in there.
The NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his teams would play hard, they'd be prepared, they played the right way. And of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader, Coach Pop.
You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a five-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A.
Yo, you never see your live.
Bringing versatility to
no,
the game.
I ain't got no phone.
Players that can shoot, pass,
have to send it
dribble,
to me in the message,
defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all.
I'm straight
that's
laptop.
a recipe for success in the NBA.
Shouted.
Pirtle's checked in for San Antonio. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Morant, he's checked in for Desmond Bane.
And we've seen the Spurs part ways with some of their best veterans. It really speaks to the talent at the top of the 2023 NBA draft. Savvy organizations like San Antonio will time their rebuilds to the years when the draft holds some of those elite prospects. And this is exactly what you expect of MP. He puts on his hard hat and hits you where it hurts.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Pass to Sohan. Back to Richardson. Out to the right wing. Here's Sohan. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Fires for three. That one doesn't drop.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Outside Morant. MP outside. Hey, from beyond the arc. Offensive board. Adams. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
Now here's Richardson. What a tremendous game he played against Denver. Here's Vassell. San Antonio again missing. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
B.A., no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
So,
AP, what the coverage percentage shit mean?
At San Antonio now, after the basket by Memphis. Outside Johnson, on the wing Richardson. Lets it go from 11. The shot won't fall. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
A comeback like that one, so late in the game against a tough opponent, I doubt anybody saw that one coming. The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now here's Johnson. And in that win against the Nuggets, he was a major factor as well. Up and over Brooks. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Here's MP into the lane. Rebound San Antonio. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And what a great feeling, ending it the way they did. Just a clutch effort they can build on.
Vassell can't get it to go.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, BA. Well, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You too can become an NBA player.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
This Spurs franchise, one of the most storied in the sport, really trying to get back.
And so it's Memphis, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense.
Your Spurs Youth Dance Team.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. MP is out there with Ja Morant. Then it's Steven Adams. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Here's Morant. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. Morant's got 6 points.
I love Ja Morant's shot-making ability. He can knock him down from anywhere.
MP against Johnson. Pass to Richardson. Outside Johnson to the paint. Here's Jones. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Steven.
That's good from Jones. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, BA, ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
It's stolen by MP. Brooks with it. He's picked up by Jones. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Outside Richardson. And that one is hammered home.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets. 3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Pass to Richardson. Now here's Vassell, covered by MP. Count that bucket. He's got 10.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
And we just had to see that Mobile One drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind the star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Jang, he's checked in for Vassell. MP, the pass to Adams. Here's MP. Jang pulls it in.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness. You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
For Memphis, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Morant, the pass to MP. Back to Morant. Pass to Adams. And there's a 3-second violation. And the Spurs with some... About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Morant finds MP. To the inside. And he throws it down with one hand.
Just slicing the D to pieces in the pick and roll. MP textbook play.
Devin Vassell out there with Josh Richardson. Then it's Gorgie Jang. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And so it's San Antonio with it. They trail by 18. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Vassell. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Devin Vassell has got all the tools, and he's showing them off.
Morant against Jones. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
On the wing, Brooks. And here's MP. Just 5 on the clock. Shot is up. And it's Morant missing. San Antonio has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Richardson, the pass to Vassell. The fadeaway. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's MP. The shot comes out. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Richardson. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
Spurs ball.
Here's Jones. A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, MP. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 18.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Brooks outside. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. The shot that time not on target. Poeltl with some nice D.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story.
Timeout Spurs.
They trail by 18. A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter.
Thanks everyone for joining us for tonight's game. Please exit the building carefully, and we hope to see you again soon.
And so the Grizzlies take the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys.
Listen like opera, I make it swoon. They know my name when I swear the lane. She still ask who that is. She
I want to talk to you about what's going on with Othello.
What do you mean?
Word travels fast in this business.
So you want to give me a pep talk? Sorry your life's going down the toilet. Hang in there, kiddo.
Not exactly. But I'll tell you one thing, you're not going to accomplish anything by feeling sorry for yourself. Life's not fair. So what? Get over it.
You know, you have a very interesting bedside manner, might I add.
I'm not your best friend, MP. I'm not here to coddle your ego. I'm here to put the best team possible on the floor, and I can't do that if you get shipped out because you gave up.
Who said I'm giving up? I'm not allowed to be upset?
You're allowed to be upset. But you need to channel that energy in a positive way. Play like your life depends on it and make it impossible for Othello to trade you.
Yeah, well, that's easier said than done.
All right, look, I'm only going to say this once, so listen up. I've been in this game a long time. I didn't get to where I'm at by playing games. When you're where you're at, there's a temptation to try to play things out in the press. All right, well, that might work for the top 1% of players in the league. But for everybody else, it backfires. I'm not saying you don't have that kind of talent, but it's too early in your career to pull that kind of power play. All you can do is produce, and I can help you produce. You just got to trust me.
Coach, I trust you. I just don't think I'm good enough. I mean, right now, I feel like my only choice is to get my hands dirty.
That's not who you are, MP.
No disrespect, Coach, but how do you know that? I'm only 21 years old. I don't even know who I am yet. Not fully. How do you know that's not me?
Look, I can't tell you what to do. You're your own person, and you got to make your own decisions. All I can do is give you my perspective. What you do with it, that's up to you.
I can respect that.
And I promise you, if you do this the right way, I'll do everything in my power to help you to succeed. But if you want any help with the other way, I can't do anything for you.
I hear you, Coach. That's totally fair.
Good. Now go out there and prove Othello wrong.
And in my career, there's a fresh look and feel to everything around you.
This year's story takes place after the NBA draft, and you'll be able to choose your NBA team right away. But winning over your new home city is about to present you with multiple pathways, and each decision you make carries distinct consequences. How will you endear yourself to the city?
MP is a champion, baby. Let's go!
In current gen, say goodbye to the Concha Del Mar and say hello to the Goat Boat. Honoring our 2K23 cover athlete, Michael Jordan, the Goat Boat is filled with new staff, quests, and a new ship layout.
In new gen, pick an affiliation and enjoy brand new, beautifully designed environments for the Knights, Vipers, Wildcats, and Beasts. The visuals have never been grander, so which will you rep?
Wherever you're playing, it's time to hit the courts and get to level 40. Because if you do, you'll earn a sweet ride in Season 1, a golf cart for up to 3 friends and yourself to cruise around in style to your next contest.
But the fun doesn't stop there, because if you wanted to reach legend status in NBA 2K23, you'll have to score 100,000 points, play 500 games at GOAT level, compete 12 season quests, and earn prizes in 20 events.
As you can see, there is a lot to do in 2K23, so what are you waiting for? Get out there and explore.
You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason, so, Greg, this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
There's always a feeling out process this early in the schedule. It's about finding your team's identity, figuring out how all the pieces are going to fit.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Then there's D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Noel in its shooting guard.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Brooks finds MP. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
How about MP powering through the contact, keeping that focus on the task at hand?
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Now Russell. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now here's Morant. Last game he had 10 points. And the pass to Brooks. Shoots from the line. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Inside, outside, mid-range, Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
Noel passes to Towns. Knocks it down from 7 feet. Towns has got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Edwards. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense. And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Now here's Edwards. Following the miss by MP, Edwards dishes to Towns. The shot comes out.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
MP passes to Adams. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Here's Gobert. Steven Adams making his last shot. 6 to shoot. Here's Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
And, you know, we talk about feel and reading the situation. Russell gets an opening there and does not flinch.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 4. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. We've got Dylan Brooks. Morant is out there with MP. And then there's Steven Adams. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Morant kicks to Adams. Brooks outside. Shot clock at 5. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
Well, Craig, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Here's Noel. Drains it from beyond the arc. Noel's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Morant reaches to MP. Back to Morant. It's hauled in by Noel.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Edwards can't hit, and we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. That's just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
Baines checked in for Memphis. Give him a round of applause, everyone. Your big dog. The Grizzlies trail by 5. He kicks it to Brooks. To the middle. Here's Walls. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards looking it over. Noel misses the 3.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
MP, that's for 2. They grab their own miss. That one good for 2.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Gobert the pass to Noel. Outside Edwards. Pass to Anderson. Here's Noel. Brooks covering. Wide open. The putback. It's good on the putback. Gobert's got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Here's Walls, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Towns, he's checked in for Anderson, and D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Noel. Brooks, the pass to Walls. Shoots over McDaniels. MP, no good. The Minnesota Timberwolves come into this one following a loss to the Suns.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
And that is why coaches preach about the details. The margins in this league are razor thin.
Yep, that one goes in there. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
Okay, time now for an injury report. And let's get an update on John Morant's injury. David, any news there?
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Grizzlies' head athletic trainer. He said it appears to be a moderate wrist sprain. Well, this is definitely unlucky, and especially right at the start of the season. The adjustments will be plentiful going forward. Kevin?
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for 2.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
1:12 left to play here in the half.
Amazing that Bane fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. You look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
Pass to Russell. Launches it. It's rebounded by Memphis. MP dishes to Adams. Outside, Bane. Passes it to Walls. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing. Initiating contact. Create opportunities. Get to the line.
I don't even think he had 1 free throw before halftime, but he's making up for it here in the second.
Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves. Rivers comes in for McDaniels. Rivers against MP. Now here's Rivers. He's covered closely. Unloads from 13. Second chance effort, and Towns lays it in. Towns has got 11.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
MP looking around. Puts it up from 17, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And a close. The score, the Grizzlies 25, the Timberwolves 29. It's that time, Grizzlies fans. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Karl Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
On the court for Minnesota, two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Noel in at the 2 spot.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Edwards kicks to Towns. And it's good for 2. 13 points in the game.
And the way Towns makes scoring look effortless, it's what makes him one of the game's best players.
Now, here's MP. He's guarded closely. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
Brooks outside. MP outside. 90 seconds now into the second half. And it goes down 2 points.
Give MP credit. Getting hit on the way up, keeping his focus on task, that's not easy.
Bounce pass, Russell. Kicks it to Towns. And he uses the glass on the layup. Towns has got the lead back up to 6 now for the Timberwolves.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. One word you always hear